I'm working with Dwarf Umbrella Tree today, and I already have one cutting. I just took it out, and we'll see how to plant them as well. So, and it just looked pretty. It's like, I don't know why, but you see? Nice. Okay, so now we will try to take more cuttings and see, because it's just, I think within 2 months it has grown amazingly. You do not need to do anything special to take a cutting. It's not complicated in this plant. So I just need to decide that from where. The first cutting I took it from this corner. It was pretty much outgrown. And I feel like there are at least 4 or 5 cuttings I can take, but then it will lay left with this height, which is reasonable, not bad. But then I will be able to propagate more plants from it. So I'm considering taking all these cuttings out. Let's see how many cuttings we can take today. I think, let me see this one, if it will not destroy the look of the plant completely. Maybe this one too. I'm okay with this plant reducing the height a bit, because eventually it will grow again. It's a healthy plant. It just grows fast. So now let's see if you can see these two, the nodes like leaves. Usually we hear that you can take the cutting from like right under the node. What I prefer, that I take the from the, like, this is the longer distance, so I will take right above this node, this one, the leaf joint, because at this end and all these nodes it will be growing roots. So let's do it. Wow. What I'm glad about, that these cuttings do not look bad. Actually, they are individually they are in good shape. So when if I try to plant it individually in single pot, it's gonna give me a real good small plant. Nice. Okay, so we have 2. Now just if we look at this, these 2 collectively, they're a good bunch, right? We can plant them together as well, or separate. I'm planning to do that separate. But for rooting, of course, I'm gonna keep them in the one same container. So we have 2 big cuttings. I will do the same, and you can see, like, I just cut it right above the last leaf, the below this point. I didn't cut from here, but instead I cut it from right above the node, not below, right? So which is why you are able to see this distance, and then there is a leaf. So let's take out more cuttings. This one, if I remove this one, how will it look like? Definitely it's gonna go bold, but I'm prepared to see the height reduced for some time, and that's fine, because it's gonna give me multiple new plants, and I'm excited about that. Okay, so whoop, here you go. These stems are thicker, so I like to use the proper tool instead of scissor. So clipper helped me clipping them nicely. It's sharp, and again, I'm glad that they're not ugly cuttings. They're nice. The leaves are really well arranged in a nice shape. So we have 3 now, and I'm really planning to take most of the height away from this plant, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna regret it. It's gonna grow back. Okay, so here we go. Beautiful cutting. It's literally the whole bunch. I'm loving it so much. Okay, so now that's the 4th cutting. I didn't realize this plant had this much. I think a couple of months ago I just got this. It was a very, very small plant, but it grew like crazy. Maybe because I gave it a fertilizer as well. I like to use Miracle Grow all-purpose fertilizer that is good for any kind of plant, just general plant food. I also give potato water, like, you know, just boil the potato, save the water, and give it to your plant. That's a fertilizer full of nitrogen, I think. Nitrate, okay. I hope I'm saying it right. Okay, so maybe this big one. You're so pretty. I'm scared. I don't want to damage you. And this leaf goes. There is a very small stem there, so I think I'm good to go. Select the point where we want to cut it, and this leaf. Which one is connected? Okay, this one. Okay, I got it. Okay, I didn't took away the full length of the branch, so now we have 5 amazing cuttings. One thing, I'm not gonna put them in water right away. I'm gonna keep them for a couple of hours so they can callus over. So if you see this is like I did cut this branch like around 45 minutes ago, and within this time you can see the difference. Now this one is the current cut, like it is still wet, it is fresh, the wound is fresh, and here it has already started callusing over. So you need to let it callus over, otherwise your cutting can rot, and we cannot afford to damage this pretty cutting. Okay, and we definitely can take out more. So let's see which one we're going for now. It's a narrow gap between the leaves. Okay, I think that's fine because now these are the smaller stems. It will take like around, so I need to wait for a couple of, I'm planning to root them in water. We can do that in water or soil, but I'm planning to do it in water. And what I'm going to do, I will let it callus over for a couple of hours and then just simply stick it in water. That's it. But I would not like water to cover more than this much. The reason is that I want the stems only on the lower notes, but I do not want leaves to get spoiled or rot. So for that reason, I will just make sure I'm not keeping, and I can just add more water whenever I see that it's drying out. I think I can only take one more cutting out, so I'm gonna go for that. Because its leaves are stretching all over, so we need to make sure we know where exactly the position of the stem and leave this. So we are not taking anything out that we don't want to take out. This plant grows really fast, so I'm not worried about the height it is losing. But one thing, now this branch is a bit tricky because I need to leave at least some leaves on each branch to make sure the next healthy growth can happen and it will not just die off on me. So how deep I can go in this branch, that's the $1,000 question. Okay, is it connected with the other one? Maybe it is, so I can go deeper. No, okay. Maybe I don't have a lot of choice in this one, but I don't want to leave it as well because I don't want to cut the plant again in a month. So I want to make sure I just take the cuttings out, as many as I want now, rather than wait and take more cuttings in next 15 days or next 15 days. So yeah, that density is not, and your plant loves it. The next growth, and I will update you on the growth and the height of the plant again when it will gain it, that how fast it grows and how fast it recover and gain the height back. That is an interesting piece. So it's gonna go fill. I'm not worried about that. But you can see how many cuttings we are able to take out from that one plant. Now I cannot do anything till the time it callus over. I would like to leave it for a couple of hours on this mat to make sure that it callus over properly so it will not rot when I put it in the water. Maybe we can try with 1 or 2 cuttings in the soil as well and compare the results. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Okay, see you guys then. Bye.